Jan Jan Zui Jin Gen Jor Be Zoi Ma Liu Lo Ye Lan Den Be Lai Nai Den Yen Ro Gun Doi Jie Zon De Zer Da Liu Lun Jui Doi Bai Jin Jie Dan Buông gan jin jin ra yuan de mai jie da de zong wei nge bar jie zai gan bar jie dan zai jie wei jin jie lai nge dai nge mian da liu yuan zai jin Jian gan ne zan zhuo wan dai jie jie men zi len de ne lai men zhan jiu ber wei zan jie do bar xin jie lo wen ge re de wa zai ge na ran na man zha la ba de za zo wa zai jie be jie zai jie me doi zhan re rai len jie nie de jian ban de san jie jie ne me de ber wai ye Rồi cái nan da hiện đời chia vai rồi đem về ban giờ lại mấy giờ về đen đen dân chia về giờ đen yon lại giờ đem về hiện đại ngõ đàn giờ bài giờ Đêm bà yêu rây nè bè trò dì dù.
Đêm bè bè cầm rung nà bà tà mà Tashi đế lê chú hì dì Đế trà chà khá lì chú quả tham chì lè yà Đế lê chà mà lè Nà bà nè tà trà chà khá lì mà bò bè khuy hò lè Nà bà tà quả tì rì chà lì mà Đế chà mà lè tì lì nhàm lè gong sò nà bà nà yì Tashi đế lê chú hì
Bienvenidos para todos que vinieron de lugares lejos y presenciales, también personas que acompañando en otra actividad online y todo bienvenido estamos felices a ustedes.
Rinpoche pepa tang, Lama Dorje pepa tang, Khenpo Rinpoche pepa, Bhumang Rinpoche pepa, Bhumang Gongpa tang kuma, ga gong ya che sung ni, Gongpa ni ga, ga gong bu gong dawa cha de, dewa chenpo le, Bhumang Gongpa a jing, rukpa yo le de, ten chukar mo le, ten ten tang wan de pe yo le che.
Rinpoche también muy feliz, bienvenido, Khenpo Rinpoche, y también Bhumang Rinpoche. Lamas, muy feliz. Bhumang Rinpoche en monasterio de Bhumang Rinpoche en Tíbet está muy conectado, monasterio de Bar, ¿no? Entonces la base de mucho una conexión. Entonces hoy Rinpoche muy feliz porque él está presente acá en la Garchen Rinpoche y muy feliz. Muy bienvenido.
Okay, open prayer book.
So we want to welcome everyone to our annual Amitabha Mantra Accumulation Retreat.
Queremos dar la bienvenida a todos a este retiro de Amitabha Accumulación anual.
And a special welcome to Bhumang Rinpoche from Taiwan.
Y un especial bienvenido a Bhumang Rinpoche de Taiwán.
We're very excited to have Lama Dorje and his pilgrimage group joining us for this retreat at GBI. Many are from Latin and Central America and many other parts of the world.
Estamos muy animados a recibir Lama Dorje y todo su grupo de peregrinaje aquí para compartir su retiro en GBI. muchos son de Latinoamérica y Centralamérica y muchos otros países del mundo.
And thank you, of course, also to our other visiting lamas.
Y también estamos muy agradecidos a los otros lamas que nos están visitando también.
This event is being held in Spanish in the temple and in English online and with radios in the temple. Rinpoche's teachings will be translated into Spanish and English simultaneously.
Este evento está en español en el templo y online va a estar en inglés y también en los radios. Entonces, Rinpoche va a estar enseñando y simultáneamente va a estar traducido en español y inglés.
This is a mantra accumulation retreat, so please count your mantras and post them on our website. You'll see the icon there on the homepage at garchen.net. And those of us in the temple will have a box at the front door where you can put your numbers.
Este retiro es un retiro de acumulación de mantras, entonces por favor dar cuenta de cuántos mantras estás acumulando. Y en el sitio de web vas a ver un lugar, un icon, donde tú puedes entregar cuántos mantras tú has acumulado. Entonces, y para los que están online y los que están aquí en el templo hoy, vamos a tener una caja donde tú puedes entregar los números.
And then just at the end there, thank you again for all of you who have joined us. And we thank Garchen Rinpoche for blessing and sharing all of his wisdom and compassion.
Gracias a todos que están aquí juntos y también estamos agradeciendo a Garchen Rinpoche por todas las bendiciones y compartiendo su sabiduría y compasión con nosotros.
Arba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba tan je je zor je be ma nan ga dan yan be zen jen dan je de wa dan de dong dan ra Nyur da la na me bar yan da bar zo be jan jo ren bo je da bar ja.
Page 3. Que todos los seres sintientes que han sido mis madres, incluidos especialmente los enemigos que me odian, los obstructores que me dañan y quienes que creen obstáculos en mi camino hacia la liberación y la omnisciencia, experimentan felicidad, se liberan del sufrimiento y que yo pueda establecerlos rápidamente en el estado insuperable, perfecta, completa y precioso de la Buddhidad. Que todos los seres sintientes que han sido mis madres, incluidos especialmente los enemigos que me odian, los obstructores que me dañan y quienes que crean obstáculos en mi camino hacia la liberación y la omnisciencia, experimentan felicidad, se liberan del sufrimiento y que yo pueda establecerlos rápidamente en el estado insuperable, perfecta, completa y precioso de la Buddhidad.
Oi de je da sama je je bar de leng a ye zan ge wa lai gor ma je bar de leng a ye zan ge wa lai gor de ren zon de nya ma za da zan je bar de leng a ye zan
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Oi jan jan yan bon je ja bar zan je na la ja zan je je da jan ja zan ba ye zo la an de jen ja zan je je da ngan je de je je jan jo do ne je ba da Jan jo zen be la ba la ge da ren yen e ba da Dejen rola bendon de Jan Josen Jejen Dejen de la ba lang ren ba yen la ba
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
De la misma manera, por el beneficio de todos los seres, yo también generaré la mente del despertar y me entrenaré paso a paso en su práctica.
Zan je je dan zo jen jo nan lo jan jo bar de dan ja zan je da ge jen zo je be zo nan je ro la ben je zan je re bar jo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mananga dan yan be zen jen dan je dewa dan deva jo dan dan bar jo je dong je jo dan rawa jo je dong me be dewa dan me rawa jo je nye ren ja dan nye dan ra dan yan la ne ba jo je.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Now we are turning to the main text. Primero, Rinpoche quiere hablar. Rinpoche wants to speak first.
Ok, está bien. Ok. Diciendo ahora ese peligro de cuatro inconmensurables, dice, todos los seres se entiende liberar sufrimiento, causa de sufrimiento. Entonces, ese momento es importante. ¿Cuál es la causa? Causa de sufrimiento es el aferramiento de yo. Ese momento tiene que sentirlo. ¿Cuál es la causa? Y dice otro para decir, ¿no? Todas las seres se entiende felicidad, causa de felicidad. Entonces, ¿cuál es la causa de felicidad? Tú haces felices. Y felicidad es, la causa de felicidad es mente amorosa, bodhicitta, amor incondicional. Esa es la causa de felicidad que permite que liberar del sufrimiento. Este video momento es sentir.
I will share it in English that Rinpoche said that when we're talking about the four immeasurables and we're saying to liberate from the causes of suffering, what exactly are these causes? The causes of suffering is this attachment to I. And when we're talking about the happiness for all beings and the causes, again, what are these causes? The causes is a loving mind, bodhicitta, and unconditional love.
Okay, page number 1. Amitabha text.
And
Page number 1 in the Amitabha text.
For Spanish speaker, para los que hablan español, página 6. For those who speak English, page 1.
Yeah, page 1 in the English text.
Where it says,
in the space in front appears the Guru in the form of Amitabha, surrounded by an inconceivable retinue of bodhisattvas.
Namo Konchok Sandan Zawasan Jane Nam Lo Jasan Je Rogan Sanje Lam Go Jo Jan Jon Jo Sen Je Do.
Namo, to the 3 jewels and the 3 roots, the places of protection, I go for refuge. In order to establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind set upon supreme awakening. Namo, to the 3 jewels and the 3 roots, the places of protection, I go for refuge. In order to establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind set on supreme awakening.
Para establecer a todos los seres en la Buddha, genero la mente del despertar supremo.
Joja de San Yoba Ye, Jarwa Seja Danjela, Gwene Danwe Jan Zalo, Medo Dobe Marmeje, Yarze Romola, Soba, Ngunja Yeje Jernember, Pabbe Zoje Yezazor, Toma Mene Da Debar, Mege Jodan Zamenga, Semne Nyama Wanjerbe, Deba Danje Shobarje, Nyende Ranger Janjosem, Sose Jewa La, Sobe Tesengewa Jezaba, Sana Lane Da Yaran Semje Namje Sambada, Loye Sera Jedaba, Jejan Demon De Baye, Jejan Golo Gordo Zoy, Gorwa Jeze Madambar, Yang Amanda Duje Ye, Donger Jamzor Jenwa Ye, Semje Namla Zezozor, Dage Sonan Je Soba Danje Janjur Jurjurne, Rembor Madon Rowaye, Rembe Bardo Dajurje.
Back to page 2 in the text. With sincere faith, I pay homage to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions in 3 times. I offer flowers, incense, lamps, fragrances, food, music, and the like, actually arranged and mentally created. Supreme Gathering, please accept them. I confess all evil deeds, the 10 non-virtues, the 5 acts without interval that I have committed, overpowered by mental afflictions since beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit, all the virtue accumulated in the 3 times by the Shravakas, Prachika-Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma, the greater and lesser vehicles, and the teachings common to both according to the aspirations of diverse mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is emptied, do not pass into nirvana, but compassionately look upon sentient beings drowning in the ocean of suffering. May all the merit I have accumulated become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of beings.
Zo yena ra la den be da dan
The field of accumulation dissolves into me. Thus the mind of the four measurables has arisen within the mind streams of myself in all sentient beings.
Así la mente de los cuatro inconmensurables ha surgido dentro del continuo mental tanto mío como de todos los seres sintientes.
May all sentient beings have happiness. May they be free from all suffering, and may they never be separated from happiness. May they abide in great equanimity. Back to page 5 in the English. Appearance and existence, all phenomena of samsara and nirvana, are empty by nature. Not realizing this, how afflicted are deluded beings in samsara. My own awareness appears as a white Hree, the manifestation of unified emptiness, clarity, and compassion. The Hree transforms into myself, appearing as Chenrezig seated upon a cushion of lotus and moon. I have one face and 4 arms. 2 are joined at the heart, and the other 2 hold a lotus and garland. Peaceful with a loving countenance, I am dressed in the garments of the Sambhogakaya Buddha. Sitting in cross-leg posture, my lower body is enfolded in a lotus. In the space in front, upon a seat of lotus and moon, appear a red Hree, gleaming with light. The light radiates, pleasing the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, and gathering their knowledge, love, and power. The light then dissolves back into the Hri. Again, light rays radiate to the 6 realms, purifying the karmic visions, self-grasping, and habitual imprints of sentient beings. The light gathers back, and the Hri transforms into the supreme protector of beings, Buddha Amitabha. He is bright red like a mountain of rubies, with 1 face and 2 arms in equipoise mudra, holding a begging bowl. He is garbed in the 3 Dharma robes and sits in a cross-legged posture. Ceaselessly looking on sentient beings with eyes of compassion, he appears as the great embodiment of all the Buddhas. On his right is the noble Supreme Chenrezig, with 1 face and 2 arms, holding a white lotus, and with the left hand, white and adorned with jewels, he stands upright. To the left is the Lord of the Bodhisattvas Vajrapani, with 1 face and 2 arms, holding a Vajra in the left hand. Blue and adorned with jewels, he stands upright. They are surrounded by the assembly of Bodhisattvas. The 3 places of the principal Lord are marked with the 3 syllables. From the syllables, white, red, and blue light radiate to the 10 directions, and in particular to the Pure Land of Sukhavati, invoking the heart pledge of Amitabha and his retinue, who then instantly appears in this place.
Azul y adornado con joyas, permanece erguido. Está rodeado por una vasta asamblea de bodhisattvas, con el cuerpo, palabra y mente del Señor principal, Amitabha, brillan las sílabas Om, A, Hum. Desde esas sílabas irradia luz blanca, roja y azul hacia las 10 direcciones, especialmente hacia la tierra pura de Sukhavati, invocando el compromiso del corazón de Amitabha y su séquito. Ellos aparecen instantáneamente en este mismo lugar.
Page 9. Home. In the great bliss sphere of my own primordial pure awareness abides Amitabha and retinue as the naturally present innate radiance. From the beginning, the Samaya beings and wisdom beings are one. Yet your form manifests from the expanse of great love and compassion in accordance with the mental inclinations of beings. Following your heart pledge, come here to this place to be seated indivisibly from the mandala of the Samaya being.
Venga a este lugar y permanece inseparable del mandala de la deidad del Samaya sentado sobre el asiento de loto y luna.
Ame Deva Sabara Varam Bezar Samaya Za Hon Bavu Samaya Dira. Sarvam Be Bura Bura Zara Zara Our Dai Be So Wa Sarvam Be Bura Bura Zara Zara Our Dai Be So Wa Sarvam Be Bura Bura Zara Zara Our Dai Be So One Beza Savarana Gam Yala Jedan Dembe Joyonde Jembe Ranjen Jarve Jardumbo Rogan Jorban Bezon Zoyer Jai Danser Nyome Yewan Jazan De Zera Ranji Jarve Jadumbo Rogan Zebe Don Wai Je La Zeme Do Na Zon Zeba De Zoveranji Jarve Jelam Bon Rogan Dore Yonde Den Den Joy Lin Jie Jar Zhang Zhen Jo Do Ben De Zhen Zhe Ran Xin Jar Wei Xiang Lan Bon Zhuo Gan Se Ben Jian Le Zhuo Wai Xiu Zai Xie Nang Wei Ren Jie Zhuo Men De San De Ran Xin Jar Wei Du Lan Bon Zhuo Gan Zhe La Mo Me Se Wai Xiu Ge Gan La Zo Nghe De Men Jie Jai Xie Ra Ran Xin Jar Wei Ge Lan Bon Zhuo Wai Gen Jie Jie Nie Do Bai Xiu Ro Jia Jue Dan Den Be Xiar Zhen De Da Jie Ran Xin Jar Wei Jia Lan Bon Zhuo Ge Tenzin Se Jie So Wai Be Dong Zhe Zuo Nian Jia Ro Me Zuo Do Jie Ran Xin Jar Wei Ni Lan Bon Zhuo Ge Xian Jie Sen Dan Den Bai Yue Wang Bo Zhen Xin De Be Yun Den An Ma Lan Ran Xin Jar Wai Na Lan Bo Zhuo Gun San Mie De Wei Ngong Bai Yue Zha Jie Zhe Dan Jie Dan Jar Se Dan Ye Xie Ran Xin Jar Wai Na Lan Bai Zhuo Gun San Jie Yun De Do Bai Yu.
Back to page 10 at the bottom. Free. I offer this water endowed with the 8 attributes, with the nature of generosity, to the mouths of the victorious ones. May there be perfect fortune for all beings. I offer the foot cleansing water, clear, cool, pristine, and exquisite, and with the nature of morality, to the feet of the victorious ones. May all beings be relieved from the torment of existence. I offer various beautiful celestial flowers that have the nature of patience to the eyes of the victorious ones. May all beings be endowed with the 7 attributes of the higher realms. I offer naturally sweet-smelling scents and blended incense that has the nature of diligence to the noses of the victorious ones. May all beings become free from the bonds of existence. I offer the precious, radiant, and lustrous lamps that has the nature of meditation to the hearts of the victorious ones. May all beings clear away the dense darkness of their deluded minds. I offer fragrant medicinal elixir, saffron, and the like, which have the nature of transcendent knowledge, to the bodies of the victorious ones. May all beings realize the inner nature of phenomena. I offer food endowed with the essence of 100 tastes, with the nature of method to the tongues of the victorious ones. May all beings be sustained by the food of samadhi. I offer harmonious musical sounds such as those of conch, shell, drum, and bell, and have the nature of power to the ears of the victorious ones. May all beings be endowed with the awakening mind. I offer the 5 desirables that appease the senses and have the nature of prayer to the victorious ones. May all beings be satisfied by untainted bliss. I offer the 8 auspicious substances, the 8 auspicious symbols, and the 7 royal attributes, which have the nature of wisdom to the victorious ones. May all beings attain the attributes of Buddhahood.
Sarva Panzamanga Samandra Savaran Samaye San je de ran jan dam je je da de san da ma zong bo da da le lon je do ba jian je ba de me de je xian de me wa ye ro gong dan ze ran ye jiang shen den
Page 14. All owned and unowned things of the entire infinite billionfold universe, my own body, enjoyments, and all possessions, I offer without holding anything back to the pure land of Sukhavati. May the self-grasping of beings be thereby fully pacified. May they be endowed with the awakening mind, and may their birth in the pure land be unobstructed.
Rana Mandala Banzamanga Avoy Ransa Sanje Tobe Don Shanzar Redon Zeme Nansen Jobarber Nien Zen Nai Jen Yelon De Yai Gozalen Je Zola Je Yaran Do Je Jen Je Mebe Jun Gor Gor Gorn De Gun Ja Ran Yen Je Gor Yoy
Realizing my own mind is the Buddha, I pay homage on the ultimate level, abiding with an ungraspable empty awareness. Everything comprised within appearance and existence is offered. Deluded perceptions of dualistic grasping are confessed within the expanse of Dharmata. I rejoice within the state of the spontaneous completion of the 3 kayas. The Dharma wheel of the unceasing compassion will always turn. Abide within natural Dharmakaya that pervades all samsara and nirvana, in infinite pervasiveness where there is no reference point of the 3 spheres. Dedication will always take place.
De Jen Yen De Je Jiang Go Lo Gor Sen Je Na La Da De Do Je Ze Dan Jia Xia Xian Zhuo Wei Dun Ze Be Nan Da Nian Ya De La Xiang Zar Do Jie Re Ze Dan De Jian Da La Zo Yar Ze Jiang Zhen Zhao Jun Ba Be Zo De Jian Yun De Yu Be La Zo La Le Ma Ye Zan Ge Be Jiang Zar Do.
Page 16. Hri, ever turning the wheel of Dharma in the pure land of Sukhavati, you unceasingly look upon sentient beings with compassion. Homage and praise to Amitabha, who, abiding in equipoise, follows his pledge to act for the purpose of beings. To Chenrezig, Vajrapani, the other bodhisattvas, the noble assembly of arhats, and the gathering of deities abiding in Sukhavati, I humbly pay homage and offer praise with body, speech, and mind. Bottom of page 17. At the heart of myself, appearing as Chenrezig on a moon disk, is a Hri, surrounded by the 6-syllable mantras circling clockwise. From it light radiates, and the white mantra garland issues forth, emerges from my heart, and dissolves into the heart of the deity visualized in front. Thus, Amitabha's compassionate heart pledge of body, speech, and mind is invoked. From the mantra garland around the Hri at the heart of Amitabha, a red mantra garland of light emerges from his mouth, enters my mouth, and I obtain blessings and attainments. In this way, the mantra circles continuously between myself and Amitabha. The multicolored light issuing from the circling mantra garland pleases the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, purifies the 3 types of obscurations of all sentient beings in the 3 realms, and the universe and beings transform into the pure land of Sukhavati.
Dewachen Dewache, Om Ame Dewache, Om Ame Dewache, Om Ame Dewache.
그런데 어떻게 저희 들이대 이 조안에 한번 고쳐서 돼서 생각하는 척을 그러니 논지 무지 다콩 ramzhong kong rang da ba mi zhe bra zhe ta de zo wo do so de li de ling zhe to de kong so mi mang ga wo ji yo le de shi ga bu dong zhe to ji che de de nga ge zhe ba le de zhe zhe de tam de de la ba to di mi zhe nang yo le le ga ge to da de nga ge cho ga de de yo le.
Entonces, Rinpoche, vamos a hablar sobre de poquito ese sadhana. Ese sadhana, dicho por Rinpoche, ese sadhana, y también ayudado por otros lamas. Y ahora está practicando Amitabha como routine, acumulación en Singapur, Lama Dorje. Entonces, Rinpoche dijo ese de estos sadhanas, ese tiene traducción como diseño y significado, y es muy corto y muy útil para practicar día a día.
Pero tab 시바데 초가를 이거를 사티다 때 tab사를 맹자 사티 tab송 시에 요리데 동네 때 말에 나와 사제 기록되라 다 tab 잡타 본라만 뭐 배사탑들을 못 아까서 요리데 얘는 tab데 동적 봐도 요 말이 대 나와 사제에 쳐올라 파 주나더니 콘데이가 자신 보여야지 철들은 동적 봐도 요 말이지. 내가 따상하지. 늘 접탑 탐지 철들은 바비 저 산들 철대. 늘 접탑 뒤지 동적을 책이세요. 과자 그러지.
Entonces, ese sadhana llamado como rooftop. Rooftop significa como practicar la comodidad, ¿cierto? Como la alcanzar estado de la deidad. Entonces ahí existen muchos como rooftop, muchos sadhanas. Entonces todo eso muy detallada, porque samsara y nirvana es muy detallada. Entonces por eso también esos textos son muchos textos, existe hoy día, muchas prácticas, pero todo está resumiendo ese sadhana, este rooftop de la Amitabha, es esencial para todo lo que está. Por eso es importante entender qué significa de sadhana.
접탑 때는 가래리 되는 접탑 그 맹인데 오 라강 가라지 라데 접탑 대당선 제와치 접탑을 해. 동가리 접주 가래도 신지 사제를 접탑 대고로 접탑 참아지 동가리 요리들 신지 사제 접탑을 해.
Entonces, ¿qué significa rooftop? ¿No? Como está traducido sadhana en la sánscrito, y root significa como alcanzar, top significa métodos. ¿Qué significa este métodos? Métodos para los seres para alcanzar la comodidad. Eso significa rooftop.
Passed to us so that we're able to practice it. And they're also doing Amitabha DRUPCHO in Singapore right now, and so we're so grateful for that. And the text here, this sadhana here has also been translated into Spanish so that we can understand the meaning and we can also practice daily. This sadhana is called Druptap, which means like a practice of a deity practice. And so to be able to achieve the deity is what it's about. And so there's many different sadhanas, and they're very detailed. The reason they're so detailed is because samsara nirvana is also very detailed. And so there's so many different practices. And this sadhana is the essence of all the practices, so please learn it well. And so what exactly does it mean, Druptap? It's a Sanskrit word, and Drup means to achieve, and Tap means the method. And so it means to achieve the method, or to achieve the realization. Online, English, no, it's working.
This one. The Simji Sanji Drupati, Kari, little Simji Jangman and Tongue, Roar, Romata, no, Lee, Tashi subject, Zomi subject, come some say, though comes or comes on with you, come some, don't talk already. Don't read the Sawa Kari told you. Phowa, the Chikmato, your money. The Dogin, Simji subject, Sang Ye Gona, Phowa, the Sang. 고요래디 코와티 상고는 코르타와 가래래 코르타와 난지 상고리.
Entonces hay importante entenderlos hay la samsara, ¿cierto? Y samsara tiene como 6 reinos, muchos seres, las seres formas, sin formas. Hay también entender toda la samsara, también 3 reinos, el reino de formas, el reino de sin forma, reino de vicio, tiene tipo de reino, ¿cierto? Todo incluye samsara. Entonces, es que samsara es solo uno, no hay 2. Entonces, ¿de dónde viene ese samsara? El samsara es causado por la mente aferramiento. Y él produce la samsara. Eso es importante entenderlo.
So it's really important to understand what is samsara. So samsara is the 6 realms. Samsara is also the 3 types of realms, the form, the formless, and desire realms. And all is included within samsara. It's actually not 2, it's just 1. But what causes samsara is this grasping mind. So it's really important to understand this.
Y tiene que liberar de la samsara. Significa sang, como liberación. ¿Qué tiene que liberar? Liberar de samsara.
And so when it says sang, it means to liberate. What are we trying to liberate from? We're trying to liberate from samsara.
Sang Jedin, Sanji Tamji, Sanjuk Tabatami, Jamto Chibo Tavareti. Course the Jitam, Chago Tavareti. Chago the Jole, Jamti Chonajo, Chago the Jamto, most quality. Chago the Josolini, Jamto Tamu, Sanji Labu. Jedin, Jamto the Yevi, Chago Dodo Jada, Jamto the Chipachi Charter, Chipo Chardo.
And so what does it mean to attain enlightenment? It means that, so for example, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are like a vast ocean, and samsaric sentient beings are like ice blocks, like solid ice blocks. And when these ice blocks melt, then they become one with the ocean. They actually are of a single nature. And so this ocean, this oneness is what we call a Buddha. And then Sangye means Buddha, and so Gye means vast. And so then one becomes vast like an ocean. That's the actual meaning of enlightenment.
Entonces, el hielo, un solo sólido, un hielo. Entonces, ese hielo, ese como océano, es hielo y es agua. Porque dos formas, ahí tienen diferentes formas. Entonces, el hielo necesita derretir. Cuando derrete ese hielo y va al océano, migra con el océano, finalmente hace uno solo y hace grande. Eso significa entrar la diferencia samsara. serie de samsara y los budas bodhisattvas.
Diri saji chomdi dikite ha kone diri ta tango rang dati sanko do dati sanji kare ko do diri yinpi lo chira dam do ti pen ma chi pu chi una ma ti ta ko poti sami gore so nge chogu mare ta ti chi ke chi gore ti na gi ma ta pogen de shi roar do sem tin tam che ma ta pogen de shi te tao cha gore shi deve dare la corte di la corte todo lo que se ya que un bote ya do se tap de va mundo ama ti go mana kwata nya be ta kwa khala go ama te de ama ga na mare shi de ko ama na mare shi sura ama yo le o to no ama ti ga ama na chi a yo la chi a la na ha ko me ama me chi a ha ko ma te te ama ama ka che yo le de 아마 기와 장매 받나는 사진 되시죠. 다 아마 만나 받다냐 비서지. 왜 다사마 아마리 이 항상 들이 아마 다 아마 하고 들이 아마 또 일 삼아서 그렇지.
And so this is what the Buddha had realized. The Buddha had realized that first we have to eliminate the self-grasping. And how can we do that? The Buddha saw that we do that by cultivating an altruistic mind. He saw that this is what destroys self-clinging. And so how do we cultivate that? The Buddha saw that it is, for example, by first thinking about our mothers, because a mother always thinks about her child. She only cares about the child and is not even aware of her own suffering. And the Buddha said that therefore we should ultimately see all beings in the six realms as our mothers. And so that's also actually one of the intentions of making this, making a prayer wheel. So first, some people like to put like a crystal or some other gemstone on as a top part of that prayer wheel, but actually I changed that to this shape that looks like a mother's nipple, because when we see that, we immediately remember our mother. And you all have a mother. Animals have mothers. And without that, it's hard to immediately just directly recognize love. But when we think of our mother, we can recognize love. And then how many mothers are there? There are countless mothers. And that's what the Buddha explained. Since beginningless lifetimes, we have had countless of mothers. And when you see that, you feel like, wow, everyone has been my mother. And then you're stunned. And so therefore, first we have to think about our mothers and think about our mother's suffering.
노소리 고소성을 사지치던 예지성을 각 소리 싸워대 노소리 대하고서는 고소성이 용대하고서는 오들이 랑을 용대하고를 막 소리 싸워서 그래 오들 제대 가도 저 차로도 소소리 요래 오들 고소성도 싸웠으면 저 잠내서 노하니 초성도 싸웠는데 다 사지 So what is the method then for sentient beings to become enlightened? Beings first need to take refuge. And what is our place of refuge? According to the sutras, it is the three jewels, the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. So first we need to understand the qualities of the three jewels. And if we understand the qualities of the three jewels, we have the cause for the devotion or the devotion we cultivate in the tantric tradition, which is, or the refuge according to the tantric tradition, which is the three roots. So we take refuge in the Buddha, the embodiment of the three jewels and the three roots. Tani Chanji gati, Hori, Chanji Rangati, Tati, Simji Tamti, Dungi Tawa, the Nandi Reshas, Dandi, the Karikata, Joga Shikadogs, Mata Point the Shittertini, Samtiti, Sachiboy, Chanji, Hakori, Trisa Samti, Sang Chup, Sen Dartani, Tomani, that's on Chup Sem to go to Sanji, Seven Nature Hakoma, Sanji Samti in Windy, Seven Rinpoche that Samti, Deluded, that's Samti, Samti, Chunto, Pingum, or Raviteri, that's Samti, Makosa go, Samti, the Sako Tap Karedi, that's Sanji that Namkanaji, Trami, Samti, the Sa, Samti, the Zubeta Bojaman, Zubeta Majaviteri, Samti, Young Pena. 마음이 쌓여 도덕을 삼재 신보자 이 세상을 차도 저렇게 되는 삼재들이 돌아오는 거예요. 다들 주바고서 삼재들로 주바고서 삼재들이 배가래래 매출을 삼재 오나 저 로가를 좀 세계다지 세계들이 강한 이제 보면 계시는 이제 보면서 오 다들 삼재들 세계 오만 하지
And so this is what the Buddha realized. He realized that the root of all suffering is self-grasping. And he understood that cultivating love, like the love between the mother and the child, is what destroys self-grasping. So he knew how precious love is, and then called that bodhicitta. So the Buddha realized that this is what they first need. They first want to understand the nature of the mind. They need to understand love, that this is their real gem in their mind. But then he also realized that just a little bit of love is not enough. We have to accumulate a lot of love. And so then the Buddha gave methods on how to cultivate great love. And we can see from the Buddha's life stories that the Buddha himself accumulated love throughout 3 endless aeons, and he protected that love with patience. Because even if you have love, if you don't protect it with patience, you will lose that love. For example, if 2 friends love each other, that can be destroyed by a condition like anger or jealousy. So to protect your love, you need patience. So, for example, to give one example, if that love that I have for you, that love for all beings is like a lion's milk, and the lion is not afraid of anyone in the 6 realms. In other words, we are not afraid of birth and death. The lion is fearless, so that the love is like lion's milk.
Entonces, ¿quién va a cuidar a ese amor? ¿Mente amor? Y cuida con la paciencia, ¿no? Y con la paciencia nosotros podemos puede cuidar el amor, mantener el amor, la conversión en nuestra mente. Y eso es súper importante para desarrollar la paciencia.
얘네들이 삼대 총은 랑 좁아 삼대 쪽도 들어라요. 내가 랑 좁고 좁을 때 내가 랑 좁을 내리기서 나 좁고 요만이 첨지 탐체 좁아 삼대지 그걸로 다 삼대 망보고 요래 내가 산지에 대해서는 다 잠이 있어서 삼대 싸지 산지 보러 산지 기술 때는 산지에 가려도 콩 나디 자와는 메가 상상이 콩들이랑 콩 삼대에 가서 존나 어떤 가서야 다지 별에 무슨 지금 메소드를 쳐려거나 저들이 쪼고는 콩로는 뒤쪽에 감로 말이 잡지랑이 저치 메소드 뒤 제조 말되는 게 다산 촉수도 넘바대 고원으로 다산 촉수는 좀바지 그 산초도 jar세서라고 조족 산초는 문제부터 좀 탑들이 다 잡지 조족 좋아라 또 사지 용데 다 jar세서 말 조족도 있어 좋아해서 말 산초도 조족도 따르지
And so then animals also have love, but they have mostly love that just protects themselves. But then they can't really go further than that. They still follow karma. So the Buddha realized that we need great love, not just protecting our own kind, but to protect all sentient beings. That's why the Buddha accumulated love for 3 endless aeons. And since we are followers of the Buddha, so Buddha is one who has cleared away all self-grasping. And if we also want to hold the great love of the Buddha, it must become vast, like an ocean. For example, if you want to like water, grow a flower, if you just pour a little bit of water over the flower, it will dry out. But if you have an ocean of water, if you add your drop of water to an ocean, it will never dry out. So in other words, we need a vast mind of love, and we get that from cultivating or taking the bodhisattva vow. And also the essence of that is explained by Shantideva in the Bodhicharya Avatara. He explains how we can identify or recognize bodhicitta and how we can cultivate and preserve bodhicitta. So of all the different scriptures, this particular one by Shantideva explains that.
어떤 적이 감지들이 rinpoche가 강면 사제를 풀어와에 산적 샘들 대바티기를 대가치에서 사도 뭐나 송을 리지다는 거 대바치면 손남 담배초던 대저로서 다 샘기 탐지에 등에 하고 다호 등에 시바사시 로르로 참 등에 하고니 대체의 다 로르로 참 등에 살고도 살고 땅에
And so regarding the essence of that bodhisattva vow, so in the prayer for excellent conduct, it says that it is more precious to cultivate one moment of faith in bodhicitta than it is to make offerings to the Buddhas of as many jewels as would fill up the entire billionfold universe. So a moment of bodhicitta is more precious than that, is a greater merit. So first, as the Buddha said, we have to understand the suffering of sentient beings of the 6 realms. And then once we understand their suffering, then we have a wish to free them, to clear away their suffering. And if you have that wish, if you think this just a single time, that is an incredible merit.
Suplemento de los seres, ¿no? ¿Por qué los seres subes? Tú entiendes, cuando tú comprendes que tu corazón nace bodhicitta naturalmente, ¿cierto? Los Budas vio eso, vio el suplemento de los seres, y como él se vio bodhicitta, ¿cierto? Buscando un método, ¿sí? Y entonces por eso, muy importante bodhicitta es una mayor acumulación del mérito. Cuando tú piensas, un pensamiento de bodhicitta.
우리의 대저지 지 사적 샘들 미와치 보시나 대마 타듯이 콩 잡으려고 지금 콩 내가서 남갈 파소리 자대시 와라래지 우리들 다디 미와차도 그게 적성지 그게 세자지서 잡은 팀들은 주로 사적 성의 지나주 내라고래시 대는 와서 다 자미스로 토다 자미스로 내기만 뭐 사요래 다들 가르쳐 버렸었나 사제 말해지 저도 세고 말해지 주디 사적 샘 접지되라 너봐요 샘그 나한테 좀도 요잖아 주 잡더니 다가서부터 다가서부터 주랑한테 너도 요거래시 이제 십지삼제 빈바다 너도 요나 대자들은 무슨 뒤집지 사제 삼제 대자부 싸고 뒤도도 요래시 다가서부터 다당시 치앙상한테요 살아오는 메테라 대지지부터 요래시 대지지부 참아들이 대지지부 만용가체리네 타파초는 도는 소요래 초가가 떼저야 동 초가가 세마로 체야마마도 자가대야면 사조서 바테들 까바바들 패거리 뒤도도 치자로 딱다요래
And so then when you have this aspiration toward bodhicitta, then instantly it elevates you. For example, the story of how Shantideva, when he gave the bodhisattva vow, his throne hovered, took off and flew into the space, into the sky. And it is also said in the Manjushri Namasangiti that in an instant you are a Buddha. So to really cultivate bodhicitta, how can we cultivate bodhicitta? It's actually quite simple. So, of course, we speak about accumulating merit for three endless aeons, and we wonder that in all this time we have also accumulated so much karma. So, how can we actually do it? So we complicate it, and the Buddha says that no, it's not that complicated. You don't need to be afraid. Do you want to cultivate bodhicitta? So if you feel like I do want to have bodhicitta, then once you have that, you have the protection, the support of the Buddhas. So what you first need is called the power of your own intention. You need to have the wish to benefit beings, a wish to have bodhicitta. And if you have that wish, then you will have the power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times great compassion, because that's their wish. And if you also wish for the benefit of beings, then they will stand behind you. And then if you think about all these Buddhas, the power of all these Buddhas of the 3 times, how many Buddhas are there? In the Great Liberation Sutra, it says you could count the sand grains along the river Ganges, tens and thousands and millions of sand grains, but you could not possibly count the number of Buddhas. So that's how vast the Buddhas and their aspirations are.
Importante internamente como una mente como determinada, ¿cierto? Como realmente quiero, como alcanzar iluminación, quiero despertar. Esa mente más importante y luego ahí como todos los budas, bodhisattvas tienen Buddhista adentro para apoyarse.
Tiene, ta 냠니 가리 저런 거는 잡도 셉지 거거리 잡도 좋아 뭐래지 사지를 잡도 소는 가리 피는 사지를 사적 특별 못 되게 그래지 오 고쳐서 뭐 되는 오 들이 초정 남카를 살대 보듯이 고도 사지에 사나 고도 죽어지甚至 죽은 남카 당신이 남카다 냠도 내가 요래 라리 소리면서 롱매 봐시 판도가서 남카다 죽은 남카다 요래 오 뒤를 콘트 잠재 때려서 그랬더니 맞다고 말이야 됐더니 롱거 됐더니 제 집에 막 롱거 기방가디 반나서 라미를 요래시 오에 내 요래시 그것들이 뉴스들이 개비신이 지내서 남동을 저거 나반탄 소요래 네 제티간 로아를 도서시 속들 저걸 따뜻 터바를 독동거리대 사지에 거썸 거니 바참매 발레가 제래 성질 좋고 제 요래시
And whatever practice we do, we first must cultivate a refuge. We must go for refuge and cultivate a motivation of bodhicitta. And so then, what is the actual refuge? And what is how does the Buddha really protect us or grant refuge? The Buddha introduces us to bodhicitta and the 3 jewels. And so then that is what we visualize as our refuge tree, our field of accumulation in the sky in front of us. And so those Buddhas that we visualize, their nature is the Dharmakaya, the space-like Dharmakaya. So we visualize in the space. They're always pervading space. In the 37 practices, it says that they are without coming and going. And from within that space-like nature arises the manifestations of their love, manifesting as the Sambhogakayas, and they are uninterruptedly present. We speak about the 5 certainties of a Sambhogakaya that are always present. And then from that appears the Nirmanakayam, like the rays of the sun in the world, guiding sentient beings in the form of spiritual masters or teachers. But Nirmanakayas appear in many different forms. Actually, we speak about the 6 kinds of Buddhas appearing in the forms of the 6 realms of samsara. So therefore, we say that the Buddha possesses those 3 kayas. They constantly appear and benefit sentient beings.
Tega kali leka chiyama, tega pimbata dewa, pinunga tukuro, te lega share to yore. Tata, or no sort of resource of the Saje Trabare, resource of the Saje Trabare, Pena, Shakti Satavare, Shetan Chat, Shetan Senat amongst the resource the Minkan Tower, the city was Tato yore, or Amazon, sometimes the city of Mokan, your Mary, the Amazon Chetty. Don't need subject the depth of that is also on subject to what our is.
And there's one thing that Chicken Sumgen said regarding the Nirmanakaya. And so, for example, they appear as spiritual teachers who we receive teachings from, that the fortunate ones receive teachings from. But actually, Chicken Sumgen said, actually, everything that is done in the field of knowable things in this world is done by the Buddha because it's done by the mind, and the mind ultimately is Buddha. So everything is done with intelligence, with or wisdom, and that intelligence by nature is Buddha. And then the Buddha just perfected it into the perfection of wisdom. But the essence of this intelligence is the Buddha. And therefore, anything that we do that brings about benefit and happiness is an enlightened activity. But even harmful or painful experiences, for example, living in the 3 lower realms, we still are emanations of a Buddha, because the lower realms are like a place where we purify our negative karma, like a hospital where we go and get a surgery done. It's a place where we purify our hatred, attachment, and ignorance. But meanwhile, the mind itself, Buddha nature, remains pure always as it is. It transcends birth and death. But we must purify those temporary obscurations and negativities, and that is what we do when we experience pain in the lower realms. And so therefore, even there, the beings there are Nirmanakayas.
Nazi Taparan Jang, this I Benedi, local Givanga Detian, that's a doctrine young because of Kashi, Tom took away. Then they all told you this actually, they marry, they Yobar Shivang, Nishi already. Tata Tata was one season. So young gentle sort of Lagago Chivana, Yuri, some data some to go. Oh, so go up slowly down calling some to money. None project and Namaka, Takwa Yuri, several left you. They left her 3, that's a go check chase. 3 take a project, they go check. 3 project, they tell so as a Yenadamba. Yenadamba, they the more Yenadama, more Yenadama, Paratus about Tanka Yore. Sajik, Paratus about Tokoni, Captivato Namari, Yenadamati. The Paratus about rage the Tangari, the Yenadama, Saracen water and children genitally. Paratus about Toklamas, just a genitally that the Yenadama, Chetin gelit on that. Della Yenadama, della word the Jumded embarrassing. That's the things I want for some shit. Don't that prima, Chuba, but you carry Ben the metal upon 제가 잘못 속사 보여 그러죠. 대라리 대시방 보여래. 대외를 들이다다디 이라다 마데 파시 쩔래 요래. 파시 쩔들이 레버스 탑탑고 오 이라다 바짝 볼나 소남때도 저거 요래서 다 대탐지 가리도 다 대지지 것도 오 산재가 됐다 람소 때네 다 대지지 것도 요래 제가 다그 삼부터 주 산재 등도 요나 줄라 다그 삼부터 그래 제 원래 줄에 산재 삼세라고 하는데 다 대지지 것도 탑나 받아서 요래 다 바로서 맞잖아서 요래 오늘 주라니라 주지 이제 도시바데 주라니 셈이 이제 될 요버레스 오 대체 기분 좋아요 맞아 대체 기분도 셈나고 남카리 뒤라비 미리 찍자요 말이지 그 가르쳐서 잡들 때 주지 이제 도시바데 요래서들이 오 뒤천들 자공대 도르베디 자공대 도르바리 자공대 실제 요래서 셈도 요리 사제 이제 요래스 사직을 이제 요배 데이터라는 게 사직 넘나 사직을 이제라는 창을 없어. 그 저때 매나 네 지라만에 베빈 젊으시고 가지고 관심을 써.甚至 줄을 사직에 저때 매나甚至 저다 사직을 걸어 들려요 말. 또 저다 치다는 자리셔요 말. 그래서甚至 시라 사직 요배 들이켜서 사제 넘나 사제 토배아요 그랬어.
In the secret non-truth Vajrayana teachings, it is said that appearance and existence is a vast, infinite field of purity. And within that, we have these Sambhogakayas endowed with the 5 certainties. That is, in some Dzogchen practitioners who practice through these visionary visual appearances, and they can see, maybe they have an experience of seeing the deity and they think what they see is very precious. But that's not what is the important the important aspect of the Dzogchen practice. It's not that you see something special, but it's to recognize, to gain certainty in your true nature, but the seer. And so that is to recognize that these Buddhas are always there. This field of the refuge is always there. And when you see that, it is just like you're opening the temple doors. When you open the temple doors, you can clearly see this array of Buddhas. And then when you close the doors again, you go out and wander in samsara. But still, inside, there is this temple. And so inside, you always possess Buddha nature, whether you see it or not. But when you've recognized that, it is like you're opening a little bit the temple door and you see this vast array of Buddhas. And so also, then when you understand that, you will see those 7 branch offerings from as what it really is. So those 7 branches are an antidote to the 6 afflictions, or the essence of the 6 paramitas. Except for then there's the 7th one, that's dedication. And that's what the Buddha made an effort in. It's in cultivating the 6 paramitas. And that is also why in this particular sadhana and in the section of the 7 branches, there is the way it is presented is through the cause. For example, you're offering a flower or something, and then that cause leads to a certain result, a certain paramita that is being accomplished. It also shows the interdependence of karma. And so, for example, it says if you offer a flower, then in the next life you will have a beautiful appearance. And so actually it goes even further than the 6, but it connects to, relates to the 10 paramitas that are accomplished. And so each of these offerings leads to a certain kind of result. And so essentially, these are all methods that the Buddha provided for us to attain enlightenment. So if you want to attain enlightenment, you can attain enlightenment if you follow this path that what the Buddha provided. So sentient beings, they can become Buddhas if they apply these methods. And so first of all, to cultivate an understanding of that, to attain and to be able to accomplish enlightenment, what you first need is that first power, the power of your own intention. You want to attain enlightenment. If you have that, then you have the support of all the Buddhas behind you. So you have all those methods that the Buddha then gives you. And then if you practice that, you connect to the third power, which is the power of the Dharma Dhatu. And that is, you see then that all of this is contained within your own mind. Your own mind is Buddha nature. It is that Buddha nature pervades all beings. It pervades all of space. And all beings possess Buddha nature. And that's the power of Dharma Dhatu. It means to recognize that essentially an ice block is not a piece of rock, but it can melt. And therefore, anyone who has a mind has the potential to become a Buddha, has the cause of enlightenment. So if you practice toward Buddhahood, you can accomplish that. Just if you...
초진 가지고 초진 저 집에만 나고 너무 말이 돼요. 그래서 미스터도 공개 땅을 거고 말이 저 집에만 가서 sem진타면 떼야 돼요. 그래서 다들 너도 떼리.
Chanting Sumgen said in the Bongjik that if it would not exist fundamentally, it could not come into existence just because you view it that way. Meaning that if sentient beings wouldn't already have the potential for enlightenment, they could not attain enlightenment no matter what they do. Or, for example, if an ice block is a rock and not ice, then no matter what you do to try to melt it, a rock will never melt. But that's not the case. All beings actually have the potential to attain enlightenment. And then if you understand that, it is like you're opening these temple doors and you see this field of accumulation. And this opening of temple doors is significant, meaning that it's just up to you to open the doors, but they're actually always there. So in reality, we say we take refuge, we cultivate bodhicitta, we invite this field of refuge, but really you're not really inviting anyone from anywhere because they're always there already, pervading space, because within space there is no coming and going. So just to briefly explain the five certainties of Sambhogakaya. So first is the certainty of the place, and that is the pure land of Akanishtam. Then second is the certainty of time, that is the endless wheel of time, ever presence. Then there's the certainty of the Dharma, which is the Mahayana. And then the certainty of the teacher, which is the Buddha Vajradhara. And then the certainty of the retinue, which is the bodhisattvas on the 10th Bhumi. And all the masters always explain that in more detail. But whatever you practice, you need to understand that these, what this essentially means is that the Sambhogakaya, our field of refuge, is always present. And when we practice, it is like we are opening those temple doors and we see it, but it's not that they are coming newly. We're inviting them, we're asking them to come. They're already there. they're always there. So that is the main point to understand. So I stop the teachings here for now, but I also encourage you to ask questions to your spiritual teachers, and we have the opportunity to have great masters here as well, like Khenpo Rinpoche and so on. You can ask your personal questions to them so you can get a deeper understanding. But here I just gave a brief outline.
Asamblea como bodhisattva, certo? È sempre permanece. Esse jogo aí me importa a tradução da coisa vai inventar, já? Esses 5 pontos, já? Esse é uma qualidade de Sambucaias. 5 pontos. Já? Muito beleza, já? Por isso, Rinpoche disse, nosso área temos, hoje eu tenho a visualização da coisa não, certo? Isso significa sempre permanece dentro de nossa natureza. Isso é essência, já? Eu estou traduzindo mais essência, como importância, já? Não se detalhada dentro das coisas. Limitado mi idioma vocabulares, ¿no? El Rinpoche dice, ahora voy a llegar a ese momento ahí.
Muchas gracias.
18 in English.
Yeah, page 17 in English.
A todos, por favor, si se pueden apagar sus cellulars en silencio. Se pueden mantener prendidos, pero por favor se pongan en silencio. También me han comentado, por favor, no le llevas ninguna taza abierta aquí en el templo, por favor, solo a los botellas cerrados. Please silence your cell phones, and please don't have any open containers here. You can only use bottles. And please don't bring the cups from the kitchen. Por favor, no lo tragas las tazas de la cocina. You also don't need the masks right now. También no necesitas las máscaras ahorita. Garchen Rinpoche no va a participar en este. You don't need the mask right now. Garchen Rinpoche will not be in this session. Pero guárdalo, por favor, guárdalo, manténgalo. Please keep them with you, though, just in case.
Nande do giren da ngan zhen le wo zer mar be ngan zhen zhen ne do rang xin la nge zho do de dar ju me ju do ngor wa ye nga le wo zer go do na zon zhe 九觉三界将生涅槃界，刚顺生界，根界对着家，内觉难达，地尽见得就。
Page 17 at the bottom. At the heart of myself, appearing as Chenrezig, on a moon disk is a Hri surrounded by the 6-syllable mantra circling clockwise. From it, light radiates and the white mantra garland issues forth, emerges from my heart, and dissolves into the heart of the deity visualized in front. Thus, Amitabha's compassionate heart pledge of body, speech, and mind is invoked. From the mantra garland around the Hri at the heart of Amitabha, a red mantra garland of light emerges from his mouth, enters my mouth, and I obtain blessings and empowerment attainments. In this way, the mantra circles continuously between myself and Amitabha. The multicolored light issuing from the circling mantra garland pleases the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, purifies the 3 types of obscurations of all sentient beings in the 3 realms, and the universe and beings transform into the pure land of Sukhavati.
Amen. Dewachen. Amen. Dewachen. Om Ame Devashi, 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 Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, 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 Om Ame Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Devashi, Om Ame Om Ame Devashi, 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 Om Ame Devashi. Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Ame. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi, Om Devashi. Om Ame Devaja, 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 Om Ame Om Ame Devaja, 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 Om Ame Om Ame Devaja, 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 Om Ame Om Ame Devaja, 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 Om 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 Devaja, Raje Navandaye Go Zanzen Javisen Late Navandaye Lona Me Raje Jega Gonzaye.
Página 17. Whom la
Page
conciencia
20.
innata es la forma de
Whom,
Amitabha.
transcendent conqueror, protector, Buddhi Amitabha, and noble assembly of loving bodhisattvas, compassionately look upon us afflicted beings and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati.
Om Devaja, 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 Om Devaja,
Awareness is the
Om
form of
Devaja,
Amitabha. Look at the mind that is free of
Om
subject
Devaja,
of duality.
Om
There is no
Devaja,
doubt
Om
about it.
Devaja, Om 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 Om Devaja, 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 Om Om Devaja, 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 Om Mame Devashi, 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 Om Mame Om Mame Devashi, 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 Om Mame Om Mame Devashi, 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 Om Mame Om Mame Devashi, 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 Mame Devashi, Om 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 Ame Devara, 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 Om Ame Devara. Om Ame Devara, Om Ame Devara, Om Ame Om Ame Devara, 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 Om Ame Devara. Om Ame Devara, 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 Om Ame Om Ame Devara, Om Ame Devara, Om Ame Devara. Page number 20.
Now page 20.
Página 17.
Jom den gomba sanje oba me se jen jar se jan se ba be zo nyu mon ro la to je ra go la da zo de je yen do ren do zo ngon je do dan je yen do Do da ma ye do je wan ge la ling ye da ze go wa dong zhou ne da da nye da ren ban ze do zo de da dong xiao zha be jue ge wei nan de do le do je wo man zhe da zon zhuo wei nian ge den bei mo dan ze lo da zhe ba ran sa xie da mi jue ge gong ba ngon jie san sar don zi mi zhe zhe ngang de ya.
Top of 20. Home, transcendent conqueror, protector, Buddha Amitabha, and noble assembly of loving bodhisattvas, compassionately look upon us afflicted beings and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati. In accord with your past bodhisattva vows, not wavering from the sacred bond, deity, with great compassion, please exhaust all negative karma and empty samsara from its depths. At this very moment, please act as our guide. As I, with intense devotion, have thus invoked the enlightened mind, red light rays of compassion radiate from the heart of Amitabha and dissolve into the hearts of myself and all beings. Self-grasping, misconceptions, and delusion have collapsed in themselves. The state of selflessness, selfless Dharmakaya is realized, and I rest in the nature of clarity and emptiness, free from grasping and elaboration.
Doye Don Bagan De Rove Dong Jo Virgin Wa Nai Wa Ba Mebe Nera Do Ba Yo.
Bottom of page 21. By all the limitless and sacred merit obtained through this meditation and recitation, may all beings drowning in the river of suffering attain the supreme state of Amitabha. Home free, all pervasive Dharmakaya, protector Amitabha, Sambhogakaya, the loving assembly of bodhisattvas, and Nirmanakayas, the gatherings of Shravakas and Arhats, together with your retinues, please endow all beings with the auspiciousness to progress to Sukhavati. In the blue book, the Shantideva prayer is on page 61.
Ustedes no tienen English, tienen solamente español no tenemos en la celular bajada, ¿verdad? El libro azul, ¿cuál página?
Página 69 en el libro azul. 69 in the blue book, also for English, I believe.
61.
Para leerla solo español, solamente español.
61 in the blue book for English, 69 en el libro en español.
Y todo puede cantar junto con Carolina y Sara.
So in English, dedication from Shantideva's The Way of the Bodhisattva. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry of the Bodhisattva's way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there tormented taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers may torrent rains and boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery vitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms, and sport with goddesses in Mandadakini's peaceful streams. What fear it is, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, this frightful vultures and the carrion crows. What noble strength it is that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night. And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flow of hell, extinguish in rain of blossoms drenched in scented water, at once fulfill in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it that comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva, saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise when, through my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samattabhadra. May all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear. The women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill. And may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threats of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta, may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddha and turned aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy the unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment, and may the very name of death be strange to them. On every side and in all the 10 direction, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattvas' children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And from many circles of disciples may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighting of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet the bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. And may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the worlds be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear, nor suffer insults. And may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may all its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth therein and undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings, with minds suffused with purity. May the renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intentions for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Pratyeka Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude, whenever I desire to gaze upon him, or put to him the slightest question. May I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector, to satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions, to the margins of the sky. May I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may all the virtuous company of the bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy of suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I protect, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. May my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow.
Simple y ordinario, y que a cada vida obtenga una morada en
también me inclino ante mis virtudes amigos, cuyo ejemplo que me dio fuerza para crecer.
Ahora, Sadhana de Amitabha, página 19, dice oración para nacer Sukhavati.
So page 19, oh, okay, I don't know what page.
Y nosotros.
Yeah.
Español, Sadhana Amitabha.
And then page 23 in English and página 19 en español.
Page 23 in the English
sadhana
text.
of the sadhana.
En tibetano, después español.
First in Tibetan, then in Spanish.
Monzor Sanje Nawandaye Daye Sujo Doje Jemboda Yanda Zambanda Je Donalo Sanje Sanzamba Mengor Jegor Deje Monzor Bada Me Baye Dewachen Shave Jenganda Daje Dene Zembe Jermada Jewachen Jebarma Jebara Dere Jene Nande Jandon Jo De Gudage Malanda Bande Jojo Sanje Janse Tamje Gemin Drobar Jinje Labdozor Daya Da Banza Daya Awan Bodhanaya Soa
23. Emoho, marvelous. In the center is the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light. To his right is Chenrezig, the Lord of great compassion. And to his left is the Bodhisattva Vajrapani, the Lord of great power. They are surrounded by an inconceivable assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Extraordinary, limitless peace and happiness is the Buddha field called Bliss endowed. When I and all beings pass from this life, may we be born there unhindered by another samsaric birth. Once born there, may we behold the face of the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light. By the power of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, bless me that I may attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tayata Pancha Griva Awa Bodha Naye Soha.
Okay, lunch.
Ahora para almuerzo. Entonces es importante llegar puntuales. Ojalá llegar 10 para las 2 de la tarde.
So it's time to go to lunch, and please, when you return, please come 10 minutes before 2. So please be here early. Do not be late.
Yeah. Okay.
We're baking
Gracias.
and come back a little bit before 2, 10 minutes before.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yes.